That was way more fun than I imagined it being.
Charlie's house, baby, we made it. Damn good day. A slice of heaven. So this is Fort Adams, and they have guided tours, which are, I believe, $30. They start at 1 and 3. It's about 2:30 right now. They're about an hour and 15 minutes long. So I opted to do the self-guided tour. That's $10 to get in. And they have a piece of paper here, and they have an app, which tells the information as well. So we're just gonna wing it. Check it out here so far. Pretty good site. Most recently, I went to Fort Jefferson and the Dry Tortugas. I've also been to Fort Zachary Taylor right there on Key West. And this is very different. For starters, just looking, mainly the construction is these big blocks. Much different than Fort Zach, Fort Jefferson. Those are all red bricks, which actually came from this area, actually, New England. But anyway, let's get back to Fort Adams. For starters, this is the main gate, the east entrance, and it's granite at our feet here. These grooves cut into the granite were for traction for horses. Initially, this fort was built about 1825. Right here in the center, 6.5 acres of parade field. Fort Sumter, Fort Ticonderoga, Fort McHenry could all fit in this field. And yes, currently, it is all set up for Memorial Day. And when you see it like this, that is a lot of people that gave the ultimate sacrifice for this country. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you to your family. And may you rest in peace. So from the gate to where this big opening is, that was officers' quarters. The higher rank you got, the more closer to the north you were. And where this chain link fence starts, that's where the kitchen and the latrines, the food storage, this was all held, the bathrooms. And from here, they talked about the roof collapsing in 2012, and looks like they're doing a pretty good job replacing it up there. But yeah, a lot of construction going on here. I mean, you're talking, this is right at 200 years old now, 2025. So I'm learning that the Irish had a big hand in building Fort Adams here over about 33 years, and there was about 250 laborers a day, just the basic labor, and they were paid $1 a day. I put in 1825, and from $1 1825 to today, that's $32.30. So apparently they're making pretty good money building a fort. Right here at the southeast and southwest corner, that would have been the armory. Continuing on, at one time was the hospital, mess hall, and the quartermaster's office. If you look inside there, there's only 2 stairwells that went up to the 2nd floor. So this structure here, this was built in addition to be another access to the 2nd floor also. This is the west wall. This is the strong point of Fort Adams right here. 3 tiers designed to mount 117 cannons. Gonna blast cannonballs right at your ship. Ain't happening, ain't taking us today. Apparently, somewhere in this section there was a 2-lane bowling alley where they employed like local kids to roll the balls back, set the pins up. Bowling alley is right here, 2 lanes right there. It looks like almost like a road with a median in the center. That is the ball return. That is cool. This is the casemate section here currently. This was restored 2003. Inside there, some pretty cool exhibits on some torpedoes, and there's a restored cannon inside there. These are supposedly bomb-proof. From here, making our way towards the commanding officer's housing. And right in the front, John Adams, the man himself, 2nd President, United States, the man in this fort is named after. And that is just about the end of my tour here. Self-guided tour, that is, and yours. But not the end of the day. The day is getting long already. It's about 3:30, and I still got about half of my riding to do for the day, which is about 180 miles. And it's gonna be close. Should make it to camp by sunset. Not before we see 1 or 2 more things in the meantime. But for now, we really do got to get rolling. So let's get to doing it. Well, I am short on time, but I'm rolling through Connecticut. I'm in Mystic, Connecticut currently, and at the recommendation of my most beautiful and my best supporter that there is, the beautiful Faith Renee down there in Key West holding it down, I'm going to Mystic Pizza, a slice of heaven. Mystic Pizza opened in 1973. Fast forward to the 80s, catches the eye of a screenwriter from LA, and she makes it the focus and setting of a 1988 movie titled Mystic Pizza, Julia Roberts, Matt Damon. But on this day, I decided to just get 1 piece of pizza, and here comes my review. I got the Confused Cowboy, which I had forgotten all what was in it already. It was so good. I was like, I don't know, pineapple and all the stuff that goes along with that. Barbecue sauce. Whatever it was really good. I was really hungry. I could have ate more than what I did. I only had 1 slice. But yeah, that was a quick stop there, quick as I can make it. I hit the bathroom, threw the rain gear on, and I got about, let's see, it says 2 hours. 134 miles to the state park. It's going to be pushing it right at dusk. Time I get in. I mean, better than riding tonight. I'll take that. But there is a storm coming my way. Looks like I might graze the bottom of it. It might graze me a little bit. I'm probably going to get wet, which not ideal. It's like 50 degrees out, but I think that's going to be towards the end when I just get into New York. It's just over the border, so we are rain geared up. We're ready to go. We got no stops to make, so we're just going to bomb it straight to the campsite, get the headlamp out, put the tent up. It's going to be all right. Let's do it. Clarence Fahnestock State Park. Come on, we made it. Yeah, baby, made it. Nobody's around here. Nice flat surfaces. I got a picnic bench. I got a little bit of daylight left. I'm not cold, I'm not soaked. I saw a lot of cool stuff today. I was on the frickin' radio. What a damn good day. Damn good day. Let's set this tent up, come on. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Let me tell you something you already know. Life ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and nasty place, and it'll beat you down to your knees and keep you permanently there if you let it. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep on going. How hard you can get hit and keep on trying. Keep on riding. That's how winning is done. That's a little bit of Rocky for you there. I'm one coffee deep. I got some food in my stomach. I'm ready to go. The weather is not all sunshine and rainbows on this trip, no doubt. But I am in New York. I'm in New York somewhere, Newburgh, New York, and I'm ready to ride. The weather, it's not ready for me, but I don't care. I'm coming forward. We're gonna do it. Today, we're knocking off a few more states. State number 13, that is New Jersey, and 14, Delaware. My buddy Charlie, he's in Delaware. He's waiting for me right now. I'm gonna come to his house, stay a few days. We're gonna get a little reset. Everything is wet, everything. I'm running out of clothes. I'm running out of food, but we're gonna hang out with Charlie. Maybe we'll get the bike cleaned up, who knows? We're gonna get it dried out. That's number one. For today though, this rain ain't gonna stop us from seeing a couple cool things right here in New York, actually. Motorcycle related, just wait. But from there, we're gonna do a little bit of bombing. Weather, not ideal as you know it, and not a whole lot I'm interested in between here and Charlie's house. You got New York City, you got Philadelphia, big cities, a lot of traffic, a lot of commotion, probably bad drivers. We're not doing that. We are gonna jump on the turnpike, bomb it straight to Charlie's. We got a couple things planned with him. Probably gonna be tomorrow, a couple cool things. Anyway, for now, this beautiful campsite, which I got all to myself here. Nobody is around, just the way I like it. It's time to roll though. We got things to do, places to see, miles to lay down. Let's get this place wrapped up, get on the road. You guessed it, I'm at the former and final location of Orange County Choppers here in New York. This beautiful building, it is big, it is large, looks expensive. I'm sure it was. This building is the final straw what did Orange County Choppers in. It's right here where the two broke up. Paul Jr., Sr. had the big blowout, this was it. And he said it before, Paul Sr., that this building was kind of a mistake, just too big. They were real popular at the time and making a lot of money. When they split up, things kind of went down from there, and it's just a lot of overhead in this building. It's what did them in. Currently they're down in, or Senior's down there in Clearwater, Florida. He's got the Orange County Roadhouse. Maybe we'll check that out later on. But pretty cool to be here. I grew up watching the show with my dad, and I seen them when they started in their little shop, which has got to be around here somewhere. The original shop, it was like down a hill, and I really couldn't find it, the location of it, so I'm just not gonna spend a whole lot of time driving around looking for it either. But this is the most iconic one in my opinion, and just kind of cool to be here where it all happened, all the TV show, this and that, and it's kind of part of my childhood, something different. Obviously this building is now a storage building. I've done a lot of work to renovate it into that. If you look in the glass windows, you can see all the different units they have. But, one of those things. Said I went there, now I did. Let's get rolling. So I was in the area anyway, and I figured I'd see what other locations are around. So after the big split, when Junior left OCC for good, there was a 1-year non-compete clause. Then after that, he set up right here, Paul Jr. Designs. This is 21 Stonecastle Road, Newburgh, New York. And I thought it was still actually his shop. It's actually not. And a couple guys leaving, guy pulls up, he said, "Yeah, all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good." And I said, is this still Paul Jr. Designs? He said, "Nah, we're a manufacturing place, industrial equipment." So I said, "All right." He said, "Yeah, there's a couple things still left in there from when he was around, a couple signs hanging inside and on the doors, bathroom doors, said keep the doors closed, we're filming, stuff like that." But I'm not sure what happened to him, what he's doing these days. The guy said he still comes around, gets his mail every once in a while. I'm pretty sure he does live in this area somewhere. I really don't care where he lives. That's not my business. So anyway, could say we saw it. Time to hit the road. My 4-hour ride south began dry, and I found myself into State 13, New Jersey pretty quick, but I missed a sign. I did catch a glimpse of New York City as I rode the turnpike down, and then the weather took a turn for the worse. I got soaked. It would rain on me the rest of my ride. But I did cross over some beautiful bridges and found myself into State 14, Delaware, and boom, not long after, made it to Charlie's. Charlie's house, baby, we made it. Come on. Number 1284. That's about as long as his driveway is, 1,284 feet.
So you can unpack.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. You too, brother.
Glad to be here. It is a beautiful, dry, and kind of warm day here in Delaware. I think it's like 60. I'm out at Charlie's place right now, and he put me up last night in the house. My feet were warm for the first time in about 5 days at night, which was awesome. I slept really good. And today, I'm sticking around with him, the area. He said, I gotta show you a couple things here in Jersey. We're gonna take the ferry, Cape May to Lewes, and just do a big loop around, see some cool stuff, ride some roads. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. I'll be staying one more night with him. Everything is dried out inside his shop here. My bike was inside for once in a long time. And yeah, we're gonna get on the road and get to doing it. Me and Charlie just rolled up to Lucy the Elephant. This is in Margate, New Jersey. Said I wasn't gonna see nothing New Jersey. Charlie said, you know, we are gonna see something. So, yeah, pretty nice little ride, get up here. This thing was built in 1881, and we're getting ready to take a little tour. I paid $9 for Charlie's ticket, half-hour tour, and I got it for free, military ID. So yeah, we're gonna see what it's about here and go inside.
Up on your left, though, you'll see the original ticket booth from Lucy. I hope to see you soon. Have a good one. That ticket booth, children worked out of it. Oh no, don't feel too bad yet. It was the owner's children.
Lucy was the idea of James V. Lafferty Jr. to attract people to this area south of Atlantic City, where he owned a lot of land. Beginning as a real estate office, it served many purposes over the years, such as a speakeasy, cafe, and even a summer home. The first official tour started in 1901, and they've had notable visitors such as future 28th President Woodrow Wilson and Henry Ford. Over the years, hurricanes took a toll on her, but she was never destroyed. In 1970, after being donated to the city by longtime caretakers the Gertson family, she was moved 2 blocks to her current resting place in order to save her from demolition. After a major restoration, she reopened as a tourist destination in 1974. Today, this beloved landmark, in addition to being open for guided tours, can be rented out for private parties such as birthdays and weddings. Additionally, she's modeled after an Asian elephant, and Asian elephant females do not have tusks, which she has, so technically she's a guy. We had a good time on our tour and had to keep on rolling.
Alright, well that's a wrap on Lucy. Pretty cool getting up inside. Nice little tour there. Gotta keep rolling. Gonna go see Charlie's mom here for a hot minute. Say hi, visit a little bit, and I'm gonna hit the boardwalk.
Charlie has been coming to Cape May since he was a kid and mentioned to look way out there at that little blip on the horizon, which is the wreck of the SS Atlantis, one of 12 experimental concrete ships used during World War I, but they were found to be too slow and not cost effective. This one was set to be part of a ferry system in the early days, but broke free of its moorings during a storm and ran aground. They could never get it unstuck.
This is the Cape May Duluth ferry here, which Charlie looked up. It's about 17 miles in between. It takes an hour and 10 minutes each way. We're looking at doing it. Charlie says he's not interested with these seas, likes being on a kickstand, losing your lunch, things like that. So we're gonna take the land route back around here, but pretty good size. Well, that's a wrap there on staying with Charlie. Really appreciate that. Staying with him 2 nights. Did some riding around New Jersey there, exploring a little bit. Saw a couple things. Had a good time, put some miles down, that's what it's about. But you gotta keep on rolling south. And looks like we're gonna keep on rolling through Delaware here. And there's a tunnel that connects Delaware to Virginia down there, to Maryland.
What it actually is. Delaware is land connected to Maryland, which is then land connected to Virginia. Just a small portion of it, which goes down to a tip, and then that is connected to the mainland of Virginia by a tunnel.
Well, truth be told, I'm coming into Maryland from Virginia here. I actually flipped it around because I missed the Virginia sign, and I missed the welcome to Maryland sign the first time. So now, you got that one, then we'll flip it around, then we're going to hit the Virginia sign, then we're going to keep on rolling. And here we are, leaving state number 15, Maryland, and making our way back into Virginia, state number 16. Virginia is for lovers. Here we are. Just a little bit of land left here in Virginia, then we're going to make our way to the tunnel, sneak onto the water, and into Norfolk, Virginia area. Alright, just hit the toll, and now I'm going to make my way to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. I have no idea how long this thing is, but it is big. And for starters, it's a big bridge here. Looks like you can kind of see the end of it on the distance there. See what happens here. I don't know what that toll was. It's probably expensive. This ought to be interesting. She's coming on up. We're dipping down under the water, baby. Come on. This bike is going to be loud inside. I'm going to make it loud. I just feel like I keep going down, down, down. I wonder how deep this thing is. Is this the bottom? I think this is the bottom. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright. Oh, you gotta do it. Get a Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel, you gotta let them hear it. Come on, here's the light on the other side of the tunnel. That was way more fun than I imagined it being. I don't know why it was great, but that was fantastic. Alright, round 2, tunnel number 2, come on. Thimble Shoal Channel Tunnel. Let's do it. And we're under. It smells like a chicken farm inside here, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how that could make any kind of sense, but it certainly does. Just about back on the land. Looks like the beach is happening over there. And this first city we're coming to in Virginia, the city. It's got one name, it's got a lot of different pronunciations. If you're myself, if you're a common folk, person who is not from Virginia, you're probably gonna pronounce it Norfolk. Maybe if you're from Virginia, like you lived in Norfolk at one point, you call it Norfolk, like with an I. Maybe if you were born there and you lived in Virginia all your life, Norfolk all your life, you call it Norfolk. I don't know. Norfolk, that's good enough for me. Anyway, here we are. Welcome to North Carolina, state number 17. Here I am crossing into state number 18, South Carolina. And yes, at this point you've realized I really didn't stop much that day. Honestly, I stopped at a gas station in Virginia and nothing made sense to me other than just throttling down and hammering for Florida. I had big plans. I was going to ride all the way through the night to Key West until I decided that I wasn't. And I actually stayed in a hotel in Georgia, which I'll tell you why here in just a moment. Good morning. We are off. Another beautiful day today. But last night, we got to talk about that. For starters, I left out of Charlie's about 7:15 and put down about 720 miles. At that point, I'm right here in Georgia, riding down the highway. 10:30. It's dark out. There ain't no lights out here. And we're cruising along. I got the stamina. I had enough energy. But man, you just can't see the same. You got the animals, the deer. You never know what could be in the road. It's Memorial Day weekend. You got drunk drivers. And I was like, do I really want to push it all the way to Key West? Yes, I did want to do it. Was it smart to keep pushing another 9 hours, another 700 miles? No, just was not. I tried to find a campsite. I couldn't find anything really worth anything I liked in South Carolina. And I should have just found something, but you know what? At that point, I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll get a cheap hotel, call it a night. Tomorrow is a new day. Today is a new day. We got this beautiful sunlight. I can see the road. I can see the hazards of the road. Construction when the road is tore up. You need to see that shit on a motorcycle. That stuff on a motorcycle. So, yeah, that's what we did. Do I hate staying in hotels? Absolutely. It's a waste of money, but I got a perfectly good camping setup. And I dropped the ball on that one, no doubt. Just need to plan it out better. Do things like that. But moving on from there, Not gonna let that happen again, unless I absolutely need it, like it's an emergency, like some kind of craziness is going on. But for now, put that behind us today. Bound for Key West. Looks like we are 581 miles away, which puts us there about 8:30. Of course, we're going to stop once or twice here, get some fuel and snacks. So yeah, we're going to hammer it down today. We're making it all the way. Southernmost point, come on. Welcome to the free state of Florida, state number 20. Come on. I'm hoping for a little bit of nice cold rain. Cool me off here. Right now we're looking at 91 degrees, which is the hottest I've seen on this whole trip. Coldest, that's 36 and a half.
Well, you heard me. I asked for it, and Mother Nature said, I got you. And it literally poured on me. No rain gear. Yeah, it got a little wild, but made it out of there and found myself at a gas station. Well, that rain didn't last, and I saw a fair amount of clear sky riding that day. But then another huge cell was right in my path that said, you know what, not this time. So I looked for a detour around it at a gas station, and in the meantime, I saw a red-headed agama. They're invasive here in Florida. My route took me towards Lake Okeechobee, where it was dry, and I saw some great examples of the beautiful Florida plants and trees, such as that Royal Poinciana. Before I left the mainland, I had this majestic sunset to take me south into Homestead, where it was completely dark. I then rode the overseas highway and landed in Key West just before midnight.